Every trainer dreams of acquiring that one horse that will put them on the map. Trainer Ronnie McLean thought he had done just that with NastyDream, a trotting colt who early in his career showed tremendous talent.
Raced in the goal, made a break, come back, finished second, and then the breaks started. And it was just like overnight, he couldn't trot 2 steps.
After spotting a cracked tibia bone and missing the chance to race, the bad luck really started to snowball for McLean and his connections.
So we gave him the 4 months off, trained him back, and we're coming into our 4-year-old year. I think it was, I went in Grand River's 3rd start back, and next start I took him to Flamborough, and he was going into the first turn. Just kind of put it through in a little step, and like he doesn't do that. And so I grabbed him up, and he didn't come out of it. Like it took him 3 or 4 steps to come out of it, so I knew something was wrong. So I pulled him up, and he was lame. And again, through digital x-rays, we diagnosed he had cracked the coffin bone. Now what do? We just decided, listen, let's just send him down to my dad, mom and dad's on PEI, out of sight, out of mind, give him all the time that he needs, and maybe dad could use him as a stallion down there, as my parents have a breeding farm. It was re-x-rayed there, it had healed up. New Year's Eve afternoon, my dad let him out the door like he always does to bring him down to his paddock, and for some reason the horse come out the door on his back feet, kind of rearing up, striking, feeling good, and he got away from my dad. My father had corralled him, and it just so happened that their Camfella stallion was turned out in the paddock, and Nasty and the Camfella stud got nose to nose, and bad situation, 2 stallions, and they were starting to fight through the fence. When he went to shoo him away, the horse wheeled around real quick and let both hind barrels go and caught my father right in the abdomen. He was going into shock. Mom didn't like the color of him, so she had called the hospital like he was getting a whitish gray, and she decided that she better get him in the car and bring him into the hospital right away, because it was a 20-minute drive for the ambulance. They said if Mom didn't bring him in, had she waited for the ambulance, like he'd have died. They gave him 10 minutes, plus when the horse had kicked him, it missed his main aorta by a centimeter, which in turn, had he caught that, it'd have killed him instantly. It was like basically a 6-month recovery. He was like 3 months going in, like, you know, that he couldn't even like pick up a piece of paper or a pen off the floor. It was sentimental. Like I near lost my dad, obviously. Dad never ever blamed the horse. He's not a bad horse. Like he is a stallion, but like he's quiet. It was just a fluke accident that day. He got out around the other stallions, and when he got loose, and you know, he just got scared and turned and kicked, and Dad just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Definitely the way how he come back looking, I mean, he was very appealing, like he was catalog material. He was back, he was all business, and I mean, it just, that part grew off, and coming back to liking him, being a strong, fast horse, I mean, that took over very quick. Like I said, the first day when I looked at him, it was just like, you bugger, you know, like, you know, you near killed my dad. But we all know that it was just an accident, and it happens every day in this business.